Well, good afternoon everyone, and if you've been following our page on Facebook, Campervan Diaries, you know we've spent the last year converting this 2015 Boxer L4H3, that's the long extra high version, and we've just had our first week away, 8 days actually, which was very enjoyable. So I thought I'd give you a little tour of exactly where we're up to. Let's go around to the back. We'll start there. Starting at the back door, we have our camper table, which lives on the door quite neatly. We've covered it in the matching carpet just so it's not as obvious. And on the left side we have our electrical cupboard, which contains our consumer unit and the Victron charger, DC charger from Renogy, fuse board, etc. This side is just access to the underseat locker, which is a big space where we keep the deck chairs and the windbreaks and all those other bits and pieces you need. And because this is the extra high top, we were able to raise the floor and seating area at the back, which gave us this great underfloor storage. So shoes, towels, the beer box, the extra slats for the bed all live under there. It's a really useful space. Okay, so step inside, and on this side we have the back of our electrical panel, which I've covered in some perspex just to protect the wiring. The Renogy solar controller lives in there as well, along with its isolator, so we can turn off the solar panel. Moving forward in this space, we have the Renogy 2000 watt inverter, which has been excellent so far. In that little box down there is our 280 amp hour lithium battery. It's a homemade battery using Chinese cells, which again is working brilliantly. You can see the fuse and the BMS controller for it. Really pleased with that so far. It's our LG 24-inch TV. Our guide to a happy life. And overhead lockers, we've got 2 each side. Still got to line these out yet, so that's still a little job to be finished. We've got the TV amplifier in there for our status aerial. So matching pair on the opposite side. Moving forward to the drinks cabinet, which illuminates as you open the door. Again, we've still got to put a little shelf in there, but good space for our bottles and glasses. Below that we have our work surface. We have our controller for the Truma heater, which has been absolutely brilliant so far. Really good water heater, very controllable, absolutely love it, worth the money. Next to that, the Max fan controller for the ceiling fan. Again, a great piece of kit, very impressed with that. And then a little 3D printed bracket which holds our 7-inch tablet. Obviously this converts at night time with an infill to give us our double bed. Yeah, swing back around, so our control panel, which has switches for our LED lighting, water pump, the Renogy controller, battery monitor, etc. We've got our gas tank and water tank gauges. Little spice rack, food cupboard overhead, and then quite a generous size kitchen. We've got a 2-burner hob, kitchen sink under there, fairly standard layout. The pull-out shower head on the tap, which is very useful. The sink comprises of a cupboard with bin. This is our little pull-out pantry we made, handy for vegetables and things. We've got the Thetford duplex oven. Beneath that we have a deep drawer for our pans. Okay. Then we have 5 drawers, the usual kitchen cutlery items. Coming back to this side, there's our microwave. We have a drawer down here which is just for books, games, usual stuff. Beneath that is the space where our Truma heater lives. The Montpellier 230 volt fridge, that's been performing really well. Lots and lots of space in there. Never run out of ice cubes, which is great. And above that is our hanging locker or wardrobe. Van life t-shirts. And a mirror on the door, which is handy. Moving forward, shower and toilet. Again, really pleased with how the shower works. We have a second hanging point down there for when we're travelling, just so it doesn't fall. And then we have your drop down sink. I've been really pleased with how all of that worked. Have a nice hot shower on a morning if you wish. And we've got LED lighting in there which we can bring on. A nice feature is that we can dim this down at night, which actually worked really well when you just need to go to the loo without waking everybody up. Everybody, the two of us. Okay, there's a nice big space above the cab because this is the high top, so we can keep all our bedding, the quilt, pillows, etc. in there. That worked out good. I'm still going to do some work on this side yet. We've still got to fit another cupboard into this space just to finish off the kitchen area. And the most recent thing we did before we left on holiday was to add these Range Rover seats, which are absolutely brilliant, very, very comfortable. 200-mile trip without any aches or pains, fully electric, and the passenger seat, as you can see, is on a swivel. And this really opens up the space here, so when you want to get out of the shower or just stepping in and out of the van, it really feels much more spacious than having the standard seating. So it's very pleasing. So that's where we're up to. Still a few little finishing touches to put in here, but overall we've been very pleased with how it went. So if you've got any questions, just give us a shout. Thanks for watching.